Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us. This is a late video. This is 11:30. All right, yeah, I was on the road today. Went to it's not as I went to oh yeah, that's right. This is brought to you by Fifth Dimension, and this is going to be about the third dimension going away. Distractions. What is this? Okay, it's nothing. Yeah, I went to Toy Story Land and Pandora at Disney because I got blacked out and I forgot about Pandora. Pandora is a big thing, it's an Avatar thing. So it's like I was gonna go to Casadega, but I was just thinking it's like I don't know. It's just I'm still debating if I want to go there or not because I've been talking about ghosts all the time. I don't care about ghosts, but who knows? And when I'm connected to the probably won't believe it. Who knows? But I'm still debating if I want to go there or not. We'll see. So I figured, so I went to Disney instead. Get that out of the way. Get that, So that's going to be coming down. Of course, it rained. I'm still drying my shoes, and I'm not done yet. So the beings they want me to. This is for the greater good. So we'll see what we get. I don't remember a whole lot of it. Basically, the last message I got. Oh, see, that's right. One was Novak. He said that. Of course, there's a lot of people that had to be careful. I gotta be really careful. I gotta be careful what I say when I'm around. If you're in a quiet area and there's a bunch of people around you, you're walking, it's probably not the best idea. So if there's no music or noise or something, then you can kind of camouflage yourself. That wasn't the case in some areas. So one thing was Novak said about going back in time and healing. Like healing is a big deal. It's like people think like JFK is going to happen again, and the stock market's going to happen again. They're going back and healing those timelines. So for us to let that stuff go, which made a lot of sense. Obviously, there's a higher connection there, but it probably gives you an idea of it makes sense. I mean, how can you go forward if you're always thinking about the past? So it's not like it's fully healing it, but it's helping us in the right direction, whatever direction that is. And the other one, of course, I just forgot what it was. I don't remember. I just forgot. Guess it doesn't matter. So maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe it won't. Nope. So this connection, well, here, those are new, all those. If you're still here, if this is working. I was going to have a new setup here for recording, but it didn't work. This is ivantower.com. We have private sessions throughout the week. If it shows up. This is the scheduler, my availability. I also have had a channel. It's recorded Google Hangout, Zoom, and channel on my phone. I also have questions. I'm about 8 days for delivery. Some are even longer, but for the most part, it's 8 days. So thank you for your support. And we also have Spirit Social and other sites here. Social network, channel text. You can find it all here, actually. We'll just make this real quick. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being part of all of this. This is all of this is kind of out there. But the end of the third dimension is going to start falling apart. is what I got. Now, I was going to do a video about. I still might add that to this title. I think the title was Reptilian. I'm writing down everything now because I can't remember anything. I should write down what I was going to say, but either way. Reptilians in the White House is another one. So, what does that mean? Yeah, it's all London Bridge is coming down. And also, Isaac Cappy is the one who's talking about Steven Spielberg and all that. He said that their big event is on its way. As for Hollywood, still feels like Hollywood was the first one to go down. It's one that raised us, and now we don't need it anymore, and so goodbye. So it makes a lot of sense. So I feel October actually. I know I said September in the past, but things change, and anything can happen. I mean, this month is still being born, and I'm talking about stuff I've never thought I'd ever be talking about like every day. So with this, we're going, it feels like October. Now this is a build up. Anything can happen between now and then. And with Hollywood falling apart, if that is what's coming, and then all the other dominoes are in their next, and this is going to be a big splash for sure. But either way, Third Dimension. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a long day. I'm also a Third Dimension. I forgot. I'm a third dimensional custodian. I'm here to clean out Third Dimension. And probably others are out there. Here to sweep it away, sweep it, get rid of it. It's like they just came out with like a new Galaxy Note phone. I mean, it has a lot of quirks and stuff. It's same as the old phone. Yeah, it's like Third Dimension is just running on Steam. And even the movie. Now, movies can be a little bit more interesting, but the studios choose not to do that. They can be more edgy, more interesting, and they're not. Well, like I said, they're protecting themselves now. I think Hollywood's a big scare right now. Those that are always on the metaphysical front know something else is. It feels like Third Dimension is really going to start collapsing. Who knows at what scale? But October. October is a major. It's like we're building up to it, so it's not. I would call it the October surprise because, anyone that's I don't know. Let's put it this way, on YouTube, that's it's on a rampage of negativity. Conspiracy theorists, ones, Alex Jones and others. Of course, a lot of others are a lot more calm. I don't know if he's control opposition. I have no idea. Or he just lost his mind. I think he lost his mind. I think that this paranoia has taken over, and it works. Is it a character? I don't think so. I think it's worse, actually. What you see on radio is like the better version of it. I think that's toned down compared to what it really is. Because I think it can get even worse. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, October is now anything can happen between now and then. But it feels like all the pieces are being put together. What pieces? I don't know. Hollywood seems like it's gonna be a big part of it. First one to go. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that's what. Anything else? Not at the moment. I'll have my energy back. Let me tell you, it rained. My shoes are still soaked, and my camera to do the scene shots, it got fogged up. I was like, is this going to show up? Yeah, it did. So luckily, it was my phone to shoot the exteriors. And I was in Pandora. That's where I wanted to be. When I go to this place, I don't take a map. I don't know where anything is. I was on the other side of where it was, and I don't care. I don't ride any rides or anything. I don't 3D very well. I don't find that stuff all that exciting. So, but it does feel like more of the higher dimensional energies it's coming in. We're going to get ready. It's nothing to be afraid of. Far from it. So those that are looking for alien contact, we are, once again, it's healing the fear. It's like, as for us to physically, let's put it this way. It feels like a lot of darkness has not been removed yet. Let's put it that way. For us to, the major parts of the fear needs to release from the earth. And then you can have your alien, because then you would be okay with aliens showing up because everything's fine. Everything's good. They're all fine. So is this to transition to it? So October is what I'm getting at the moment. Just have to wait and see. So, all right, let's see if we can bring in somebody. I've already channeled. Let's see, too many today. Actually, only 4. I've done 6. Always on when I go walking. It's not walking. It just stresses the whole deal. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, reptilians in the White House. I kind of know what that's about. All right. Greetings to you out there, Arcturians. As you connect to your vibrations, shifting through the third dimensional vibrations, bringing you into a higher state of mind. Yes, at this level, much of that is not seen is going to be seen. And many of you, yes, are involved with this transition of the dark coming into light. And much of it is connected to Saturn. Not all of it is on Mars. Saturn plays a big role in your manipulations on your planet than Mars ever did. You are, yes, you can say descendants of Mars, yes. But Saturn plays a bigger role in the closing of your planet, just shutting it down. You can say they saw this place and saw it as it'll be fun. And so, yes, they're within your governments, but mostly within your law enforcement. What do you feel around law enforcement? A great amount of fear. So, yes, and they also do create the criminals too. At least it's Saturn. Not necessarily your law enforcement are fully involved, but I believe you understand. They're there to create the problems. Yes, you have all these secret agencies like CIA and FBI. And many of you are aware they do cause the problems to keep you in this third dimension environment. Yes, it keeps the prison going if you want to look at it that way. Yes, the child human trafficking was all involved with that. And how do you release this? You are unlocking it as we speak. It is up to you and your mind what you choose. To be in fear, it's all we are giving you the information here. It is up to you to make the choice. If you just remove all the third dimensional fears, anxieties, it leads to open the floodgates of that. Let it go. Doesn't have to be all the time because you're still learning. To let it go instantly is not easy or is impossible. But slowly letting it go, you will see your new earth. It is already here. It's just you have, yes, like you in Mexico, you want to build a wall. There's a wall there. It is here for you to bring it down. And your wall is covering up your new earth. It is, yes, the more hatred on your world, the more loss and more blocked it gets. Heal those energies as you're aware. The more divided you are, the more you stay divided. It is that simple. You will be given the knowledge, the courage, but it's up to you to choose which direction to go in. And yes, your third dimension human is very hostile because it wants to play in the sandbox. It doesn't want to let it go. It is time to let it go then. It is because there's going to be so much outrageous information coming into your reality. The more you hold on to third dimension, the more depression you'll bring into yourselves. Because the truth is not an easy truth, as many of you are aware. But it needs to be released, and many in the third dimension environment have difficulties handling. So if you upgrade yourself, release. Just release. Give yourself a chance to breathe. You will be able to breathe. It's like breathing underwater. Your environment is underwater. When your environment gets so much negativity, you can't breathe. We say to breathe, but in this situation, you will release. It is, yes, let your mind think clearly. It is time to let this mind relax. It is having so much trouble relaxing, isn't it? We are with you always, assisting your DNA transition. This third dimension environment is going to get shaky, but not in a way of fear. It is letting go of what's hiding from you. Blessings to you all.